Good evening from Pembroke High School. Tonight we have Patriot League action. Girls varsity basketball between the visiting Hawks of Hanover and the Lady Titans of Pembroke. Both teams come into this one on a bit of a roll. Hanover is 3 wins, no losses. The Pembroke ladies team has won 3 in a row with wins against Quincy, Plymouth North, and most recently a thriller run this past Friday night versus North Quincy. A 3-pointer from Haley March, the difference in that one. This should be a good one. We look forward to calling for you here on PAC TV. David Snow with you, Mitchell's with you, Eric is here, the whole crew. And we're ready to go. Starters for Pembroke tonight. It'll be Oberman, Lynn Scott, Deneen, and Caitlin Howe. We'll roll out the Hanover lineup as we go. It'll be Gain to put it in play to Tilden. Danielle Tilden back to Gain. Gain sends it across. Over to Flynn. Flynn then over to Connolly. Has it taken away from her. Oberman on the run. Gets it to Deneen. Takes a couple steps. Throws it in off the glass. No good. Rebound hauled down there by Connolly. Claire Connolly, one of the co-captains for the Hanover Hawks, wearing their visiting blue with gold trim. Pembroke in their home whites, trimmed with red and blue. It's Howe with the ball up top to Deneen. Tries to get it into Oberman, has it taken away there by Flynn. Emily Flynn, there's a fight for it on the floor. Possession arrow is going to go to Hanover. So no score. Played 27 seconds. On a cold night, Tuesday night, couple of flurries in the air. Perfect for January. Gain with the ball for Hanover. Gets the ball to Ferrarini. Ferrarini over to Tilden. Tilden's going to drive. She puts it up with the right hand. Has it blocked by Lynn Scott. Ball comes out to Oberman. Deanna Lynn Scott pulls up. Puts it off and gets the roll. Shooter's roll for Deanna Lynn Scott. Breaks open the scoring tonight at 2-0. Coming up on the 7-minute mark of the first quarter. Emily Flynn with the ball. She stops. Draws the defense there. Drew 3 real quick. Connolly kicked the ball over to Tilden, who throws up a 3 off the back of the rim. Comes all the way now to Flynn. Emily Flynn drives the lane, puts it in off the back of the rim. It falls. We're tied at 2. Emily Flynn, the other co-captain for the Hawks. Abby Oberman brings the ball across, gets it to Deneen. Deneen's going to pull up from 3. Shot is good. Kylie Deneen with the first 3-pointer of the night. Stakes the Lady Titans to a 5-2 lead. It's Gain now with the ball up top to Ferrarini. Ferrarini down low to Tilden. Tilden among the trees, puts it up off the rim, no good. She does draw the foul, however. The first foul of the evening is going to go against Kirsten Deneen. That'll be the first on the team and first on Deneen. It's going to send Tilden to the line for 2. First one's up off the back of the room and in. That'll gain her some company down in the persons of Deanna Lynn Scott and Kirsten Deneen. The rebound goes to Deneen. She kicks it over to Oberman. Just about 6 minutes to go in this one. Pembroke 5-3. Deneen up top. Kylie Deneen over to Oberman. Oberman looks, holds it above her head, gets it to Howe. Howe back out to Oberman, who's going to put up a 3. Hits the front of the rim, comes right to Howe. Howe puts it up off the side of the glass. Rebound fought for and brought down by Connolly. Claire Connolly gets the ball to Tilden. Hawks are on the move. Ball goes down into the corner to Gain. Gain with the left hand. Nice pass. Good look inside. Couldn't connect, though. Ball's going to go to Pembroke. Judged to have gone off of Emily Flynn there. So 5-3, Lady Titans out in front. Both teams have 3 wins in their division. Oberman takes a look in. Have a kick ball. Being bounded again by Oberman. Abby Oberman, one of the senior co-captains, along with Caitlin Howe. Ball goes down to Lynn Scott. Nice little backdoor cut Picks it up, lays it in off the glass. That's 4 for Linscott on the night. 7-3 Pembroke. Have an interception there by Kylie Deneen. Kylie Deneen hitting Howe on the fly. Howe turns in the lane, puts it up off the glass. No good. She does draw the contact, though. We'll have a foul call first of the night on Hanover. And that's going to go against Michaela Gain. Be the first on her, first on the team. Sends Caitlin Howe to the line. She's going to shoot 2. First one's up and good. 8-3 now, Pembroke. It'll be Ferrarini and Connolly underneath for the rebound. Putting their backs to the shooter. And so 2 free throws for Howe. It's a 9-3 lead early here, just inside of 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Got a quick timeout's going to be taken. Be taken by Coach Fisher. 9-3 Pembroke early. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you here on PAC TV. We're back. Game time on PAC TV on a Tuesday night from Pembroke High School. Lady Titans jump out to a quick 6-point lead, 9-3. Just under 5 minutes to go. Hanover to inbound. Ball brought up by Tilden. Tilden's going to take it herself. Now turns around, has Oberman on her tightly. Gets it to Claire Connolly. Connolly over to Ferrarini. Ferrarini back to Tilden. Moves to the top. Has a pass intercepted there by Linscott. Titans on the move. It's Deneen. Puts it up off the glass with the left hand. It's good and the foul. And that foul goes against Claire Connolly. It's going to send Kylie Deneen to the line to finish off what could be a 3-point play. She bends, shoots, it's good. 12-3, Lady Titans. 4.5 to go in the first. Danielle Tilden with the ball. Gets it over to Flynn. Emily Flynn stops, takes a look, back to Tilden. Now the ball goes down low and back out to Flynn. Flynn's going to put it up off the glass. Around the rim, no good. Rebound, fought for, brought down by Caitlin Howe. Howe to Linscott. Linscott stops, gets it out to Oberman. Oberman's going to launch a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Kirsten Deneen. She picks up the foul. And that one's going to go against Emily Flynn. Be the third on the visiting Hawks. Kirsten Deneen's going to shoot 2 shots. She's going to miss the first one. Get some substitutions into the game. It'll be Spellman. She comes in for Linscott. And Haley March, the star of Friday night with the 3-pointer. She comes in, sees her first action of the evening. 3-point specialist. Deneen picks up the second free throw. It's 13-3. Hanover now looking to cut into this lead. It's Gain with the ball. Michaela Gain gets it to Emily Flynn, and Flynn throws it across to Claire Connolly. Connolly. Ball ends up in the hands of Ferrarini, who puts it up and draws the foul. That one's going to go against Kirsten Deneen. That's 2 on Deneen. 2 on the team. So Lauren Ferrarini misses the first one. She's a senior. Lady Titans got to get 2 underneath there for any potential rebound. Ferrarini to shoot the second. Bends, puts it up off the back of the rim, down, around, no good. Gets her own rebound right over Howe. Picks it up again, gets her second rebound. Kicks it back out to Flynn. Flynn's going to launch a 3 and drains it. Emily Flynn picks up 3. It's a 13-6 lead for the Lady Titans here. 3.5 to go. Howe with the ball. Check that. That was March. Turnover. Couldn't get the pass to Kylie Deneen. 7-point lead to the Lady Titans. So it'll be Claire Connolly bringing the ball up, the right hand. Kicks it over to Ferrarini. Ferrarini holds. Back to Connolly. And then back to Ferrarini, who puts it up. No good. Ball floats around, brought down by Oberman. Abby Oberman, not afraid to get in there and grab a few rebounds. Gets it over to March. March drives the lane, throws it out to Deneen. Ends up with Caitlin Howe. Back to March. March to Oberman. Over to Deneen. Going around the arc here, up top to March. Oberman looks to find Deneen underneath. Some good defense there played by Gain. Foul's going to go against Kylie Deneen, battling for the rebound there. That's 3 on the team, 13-6, 2:42 to go in this first quarter. It's Tilden. Danielle Tilden, the junior, guarded closely by Oberman. March now playing tight D on Connolly. And Oberman fighting for the ball. It goes off of Danielle Tilden. Oh, I think we might have a correction there. Ball definitely went off of Tilden's foot. And I think that's what the official is saying. So justice prevails. Mitchell had that call the whole way. Caitlin Howe to inbound. Gets it to Oberman. Deneen up top. 2:22 to go in the quarter. To Howe. Howe looks, finds Oberman. Looking to get the ball down low now to Spellman. Spellman turns, takes a couple of steps. Travel violation. Ball will go back to Hanover. They trail by 7 here. 2:10 to go in the quarter. Bernard with the ball. That's Catherine Bernard. She's a senior. Taking a look. Gets it to Claire Connolly. Connolly finds Gain. Gain's going to put it up with the left hand off the glass. It's good, and she draws the foul. Cuts the lead to 5 with a chance to cut it to 4. Michaela Gain is a junior. Deanna Linscott comes back into the game and immediately goes underneath for any potential rebound along with Caitlin Howe. Around the rim, comes down right to Linscott. She's going to bring it up herself, the left hand. Takes a look, gets it into the hands of Oberman up top. Out to March. March looks across, gets it to Linscott, drives into the lane. Has it taken away there by Claire Connolly. Claire Connolly's going to take it all herself, put her off the glass, around the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound under the glass. Comes down to Oberman. Caitlin Howe with the ball. Over to Oberman. 1:20 to go in the quarter. It's March. Has it taken away from her, but Gain runs out of ground there. It's going to be Pembroke ball. Kylie Deneen comes into the game for Haley March. Caitlin Howe to inbound. Going to stop and play. Could get an issue with the shot clock. Ball's in. It'll be Oberman. Stops. She's going to be called for the travel. Kind of a stutter step there. Traveling is being called pretty tightly from what we can tell this season. Bernard now. Catherine Bernard. Bernard gets it over to Connolly. Back to Bernard, launches a 3 around the rim, no good, brought down by Caitlin Howe. Howe to Oberman. Oberman now with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Spellman, a little turnover there. Ends up in the hands of Tilden, who's chasing it down to the baseline. had no choice but to throw it out into play, and it's taken by Caitlin Howe. She gets it down to Deneen. Deneen's going to launch a shot just inside the three-point line. No good. Brought down by Gain. Michaela Gain gets it over to Flynn. Flynn on the fly. Draws the contact outside. Foul goes against Kylie Deneen. That's 2 on Deneen. That's 5 on the team. Emily Flynn out to Bernard. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Into Connolly. Connolly holds, gets it to Bernard up top. Back to Connolly. Connolly's going to drive around. She draws 3 Pembroke defenders. Call for a travel there from Coach Lopes. Not called. Ball intended for Spellman is picked off by Connolly, who runs out of room. It's going to be Pembroke ball. Into the game comes Ferrarini. She's back in, replacing Michaela Gain. And Caroline Spellman comes out of the game and replaced by Emma Ledger. Oldman, 1.5 on the clock. Got to get it off quickly. Oldman, it's going to be too late. Hits the front of the rim. So after 1 quarter, it's the Lady Titans of Pembroke 13 and the visiting Hanover Hawks 8. We'll be back for second quarter action back here at the Pembroke Gymnasium. It's game time on PAC TV. And we're back for second quarter action from the gymnasium on the campus of Pembroke High School. It's the Lady Titans 13, the visiting Hanover Hawks 8. It'll be Caitlin Howe to inbound the ball. All 5 starters remain the same from the first quarter. For the Lady Titans, it's Oberman with the ball. Deneen down to Lynn Scott, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Brought down by Danielle Tilden. Tilden takes a look, brings it across half court. Gets it to Emily Flynn, being guarded tightly there by Deneen. It's Catherine Bernard up top for Hanover. Has it picked off there by Kylie Deneen. She's going to take it in herself. Got some separation, but couldn't lay it in off glass. We've got a foul call. Rebound grabbed. So we've got 6 fouls on the Lady Titans. It's Bernard to bring the ball up. Claire Connolly with the ball, gets it inside, back out to Connolly, to Bernard. Bernard drives the lane, has it taken away there by Lynn Scott. Deanna Lynn Scott cuts across, gets it to Spellman. Spellman kicks it out top to Oberman. 7 minutes to go in this one. 5-point lead for Pembroke. Lynn Scott up top, finds Oberman. Oberman down to Howe. Howe moves in against Tilden. Oberman outside at the top of the arc, gets it down to Deneen. Picks up her own rebound and draws the foul. Foul's going to go against Claire Connolly. That's 2 on Connolly, 4th on the team. Deneen's going to be shooting 2. Kirsten Deneen, the junior, one of the 2 Deneens you can find any night at the Pembroke Gym. So it'll be Flynn and Ferrarini underneath, awaiting the second free throw. Comes up, and she drains that one. So it's 14-8. We have our first point of the second quarter. It's Bernard with the ball. Emily Flynn. Flynn. Ball comes off the rim. Got the travel call. It's Oberman with the ball. Co-captain Abby Oberman gets it to Howe, other co-captain. Linscott in a battle there. Possession arrow is going to go to Hanover. So we had Flynn with the ball. Pick set up top on Spellman. Spellman comes away with it. A little steal there to Oberman. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 14-8 Pembroke. Three-pointer from Deanna Linscott. 17-8 Lady Titans. Tilden brings the ball up in a hurry. She gets it to Bernard, who launches a three of her own off the rim. No good. Ball squirts around, comes into the hands of Linscott. Rebound actually goes to Deneen on that one with the outlet to Linscott. Now all the way over to Oberman. Linscott delivers a pass that Howes is able to hold on to. Comes all the way back out. She's going to drive into the lane. Some trouble there. And ball ends up in the hands of Bernard for Hanover. It's Flynn, launches a three off the glass. 17-11. Lady Titans just outside of 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Linscott, ball's deflected, gets into the hands of Bernard. Over to Tilden. Tilden now. Ball's loose. Comes across to Bernard. Ball in the corner. Off the rim, no good. Picked up by Ferrarini. Ferrarini sends it across. Tilden now. Danielle Tilden drives underneath the basket. Gets it to Ferrarini. It's Oberman. Oberman's going to bring it down all the way now. Gets it to Howe. And Howe nails the three-pointer. Caitlin Howe with the three. It's 20-11 in favor of the Titans. 4:19 to go. 9-point lead. Emily Flynn launches a three of her own. No good. Rebound by Ferrarini. Battle on the floor. Kirsten Deneen steps in and takes it away. Ends up with Caitlin Howe. She's going to put up a shot quick off the glass. No good. The rebound comes down to Caroline Spellman, who puts it right back up and good. 11-point lead now for the Lady Titans. Catherine Bernard with the ball in the corner. She's going to put up a three off the glass. No good. Linscott with that rebound to Oberman. Claire Connolly gets ready to check back into the game, as well as Michaela Gain. Coach Fisher from Hanover looking to make some changes before this gets away from him. Howe with the ball, gets it out to Deneen. Up top to Linscott. Linscott backs in, gets it over to Oberman. Launches an air ball. Battle for the rebound. Foul's going to go against Caitlin Howe. That's 7 on the team. That's going to put Hanover in the bonus. Catherine Bernard, the senior, puts the first one through, 22-12. Sophia DeSimone into the game. She's a junior. She replaces Caroline Spellman. Ball rolls around the rim and goes in, so 2 free throws for Catherine Bernard. Score now 22-13 for Pembroke. Bernard sits down. Claire Connolly back in, and Gain. Gain comes right in on cue and steals it from March. She trips on her way in. Some contact there. The foul's going to go against Haley March. That's 1 on March, 8th on the team. It's going to send Michaela Gain to the line. Round the rim and good for Michaela Gain. 22-14. Hanover begins to cut into this lead. Gain with the second. 2 free throws from Michaela Gain, 22-15. Just under 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Oberman with the ball to March. March gets it to DeSimone. DeSimone up top. Finds Oberman. Now back to March up top. Back to DeSimone to Oberman. Oberman inside to Deneen. Deneen has it taken away there by Claire Connolly. Connolly looking to get some help. Gets the ball to Tilden. Tilden's going to take it in all herself. And then passes off nicely to Lauren Ferrarini, who puts it in. Short little set shot for Lauren Ferrarini. Cuts the lead to 5. 22-17. 2:12 to go in the quarter. Oberman listening to the coaches. Lopes and Silver shouting some instructions. Oberman spins around, goes to put it up, hits the net. Comes down into the hands of Tilden. Danielle Tilden with the ball inside of 2 minutes. Trailing by 5, takes it in all herself, puts it off the glass, gets her own rebound. Ball ends up out to Ferrarini, who puts it in up off the glass, no good. Lynn Scott. Rebound goes to Deneen, over to Lynn Scott. Oberman to March. March launches a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound for Hanover. Ball into the lane. And it's Gain who goes to the basket. She's fouled before the shot. Oh, it's an offensive foul. So we get substitutions now into the game. To be Ledger comes back, as well as Caitlin Howe. March comes out, and Sophia DeSimone sits down. 1:20 to go. Oberman takes a look, gets it to Ledger. Ledger to Lynn Scott. Lynn Scott inside to Deneen. Deneen turns around, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound for Hanover to Claire Connolly. Claire Connolly takes a look, finds Emily Flynn. Emily Flynn's going to bring it in. Puts up a shot that's nothing but net. Got a 3-point game with under a minute to go here. Hanover closing what was an 11-point lead is now down to 3. 48 seconds to go in the half. Lynn Scott up top to Ledger. Ledger over to Oberman. Oberman holds the ball above her head, puts it into Howe. Nice pass. Caitlin Howe. So a 5-point lead. 30 seconds to go in the half. It's Flynn. Flynn stops, gets the ball to Gain. Gain out to Connolly. Claire Connolly drives, kicks it out. We got a whistle. The foul goes against Emma Ledger, and that's going to send Emily Flynn to the line. As mentioned, one of the co-captains of the Hanover Hawks. 18 seconds to go in the half. She'll shoot 2. 1 and 1, actually. First one's good. She'll get another. March checks back into the game for Deneen. Two free throws for Emily Flynn. Makes it a 3-point ball game. Pembroke with the ball. Shot clock is off. 12 seconds to go in the half. Oberman circles, gets it to March. Couldn't land that 3. Rebound went to Connolly. Sends it all the way down to Gain. So it goes Connolly to Flynn to Gain. Tic-tac-toe. Closes this lead to 1. So the Lady Titans at one point led by as many as 11. Hanover has fought their way back towards the end of the half to cut it to 1. 24-23 at the end of the first half. We'll be back for second half action from the gymnasium at Pembroke High. Please stand by for more Game Time on PAC TV. We are back for the second half. Patriot League girls varsity basketball on a Tuesday night from Pembroke High. The visiting Hanover Hawks went on quite a run before the end of the half to bring this game within 1 point. Pembroke leads 24-23 as we enter this third quarter of play. Same starters for both teams. Ball being bounded by Howe. To Oberman. Deneen's going to launch a three that's going to draw nothing, and we'll have our first turnover of the second half. So Tilden's going to bring it up for the Hawks. 7:44. Gets it to Gain. Gain drives underneath the basket, takes a look, holds. Lynn Scott all over. Gets it down to Connolly. Ball goes out off of Connolly. It'll be Pembroke ball. Oberman with the ball now. Goes through the hands of Connolly to Deneen, back out to Oberman. Deneen now to Deneen. Kirsten Deneen turns with a pass from her sister and lays it in. 3-point lead for the Lady Titans. First basket of the second half. Goes to Kirsten Deneen. It's Howe with a steal, gets it to Oberman. Oberman comes away with it. Takes it all the way herself, guarded by Connolly, draws the foul. It's going to go against Claire Connolly. So that's 3 on Connolly. That's going to send Oberman to the line for 2. First one's up and good. Extends the lead 27-23 for Pembroke. Now we've got Flynn and Ferrarini underneath. Nothing but net. That's 2 free throws. Extends the lead to 5. Got Tilden. So the foul's going to go against Oberman. It's Emily Flynn to inbound for Hanover to Gain. Down to Connolly. Connolly now has it flicked away there by Lynn Scott. Back to Oberman now on the fly. 6.5 to go in the quarter. She draws the foul. It's a blocking foul. It's going to go against Connolly. Check that, Emily Flynn. That's 2 on Flynn. 2 on the team here in the second half. It'll be Oberman to shoot 2. First one's no good. 28-23, 6.5 to go in this third quarter. Second shot for Oberman. Can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Connolly. And Connolly to Tilden. Tilden finds Gain open. Drives the lane, puts it up. Draws the foul. It's going to be... Foul's going to go against Kirsten Deneen. That's 3. 3 on Deneen. Sends Michaela Gain to the line. She hits the first one. Closes the lead to 4. It'll be Lynn Scott and Howe underneath. Oberman lurking just outside of the arc. Ball comes hard off the back of the rim. Deneen comes away with it. Gets it to Oberman. Pembroke looking to push the ball. Now held back out by Oberman. Connolly up top, guarding Oberman. Ends up with Deneen. Foul goes against Tilden. Non-shooting foul. Oberman to inbound. 6:06 to go in the quarter. Oberman to Lynn Scott up top. Oberman looks, finds Lynn Scott, back door, up off the glass and in. They've run that twice tonight. So a 6-point lead for Pembroke. It's Gain. Ball ends up with Ferrarini, who gets it back to Gain. Blocked by Lynn Scott. Ball fought for and taken away by Tilden. Tilden underneath to Claire Connolly, who's wide open, puts it in off the glass, cuts the lead to 4. 5:33 to go in the quarter. Titans with a 4-point lead. 30-26. Lynn Scott. To the top of the key to Deneen. Deneen to Howe. Howe. Guarded tightly by Gain. Back out to Deneen. Around the rim, no good. Claire Connolly. Tilden now with the ball underneath. Finds a streaking Gain. All the way back out to Emily Flynn. Rebound underneath by Ferrarini. Now a battle on the floor. We're going to maintain Hanover ball here to be inbounded by the senior co-captain, Emily Flynn. Gets it to Gain in among the trees. Finds Ferrarini coming through, but she's going to be called for the walk. 4:54 to go in the quarter. 4-point lead for Pembroke. It's Oberman. Out to Deneen. Deneen into Howe. Howe puts it up quickly. No good. Ball taken away by Kirsten Deneen, but ends back in the hands of the Hawks. It's Tilden to Gain. Gain holds. Finds Tilden. Tilden drives underneath with the left hand. Kicks it out to Ferrarini. Up no good. Gets her own rebound. Finds Connolly coming through the lane. Tied up by Kylie Deneen. The possession arrow goes Hanover's way, so they'll maintain possession. Mary Craven checks into the game. Carvin, check that. Carvin with the ball up top. Round off the glass, no good. Connolly puts up a shot that's rejected by Lynn Scott. Now Howe comes away with it for the Titans. Oberman to Deneen. Deneen down to her sister, back out to Kylie Deneen. Kylie drives back to Kirsten. Kirsten off the front of the rim, no good. Ball brought down by Carvin. Carvin with the left hand, gets it to Gain. Gain up off the glass, off the rim, no good. Connolly comes down with it, puts it off the rim, no good. Carvin unable to keep it in. It's going to be Pembroke ball. So we get substitutions now. Spellman back in. Haley March back in. The Deneens remain, as well as Oberman. The same 5 for the Hawks. March out to Deneen. Kylie goes to the lane, draws the foul. Oh, no foul call. Just a change of possession. Oh. It is a foul after all that. It'll be Kylie Deneen at the line, looking to advance a 4-point lead here for Pembroke. First one's good. It'll be Carvin and Connolly underneath. Mary Carvin, a sophomore. Kylie Deneen puts the second one up, and it's good. It's 32-26. Pembroke over Hanover. Gain with the ball. Up top. Takes a look. Finds Tilden. Tilden holds. Gets it out to Flynn. Flynn drives. Stops. Gets it back to Tilden. Tilden has it taken away there by Abby Oberman. Oberman got a head up. Taking a look. Ball now with Kirsten Deneen. Gets it over to Spellman. Back out to Oberman up top. Just outside of 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 6-point lead for the Lady Titans. It's March. March to Kylie Deneen. Back over to Kirsten. Deneen has it taken away there by Claire Connolly. Ball came down low. Connolly ripped it away. Ball ends up down to Carvin. Carvin lays it in off the glass. We're going to take a timeout now with the score. Pembroke 32, Hanover 28. We'll be right back with you on PAC TV. And we're back, a 4-point game. David Snow with you on a Tuesday night in the Patriot League. Girls varsity action between the Lady Titans of Pembroke and the Hawks of Hanover. 4-point lead for the Titans, who have the ball. Oberman up top. Out to Lynn Scott. Gets it down low to Howe. Howe kicks it out to Deneen. Deneen puts it up with the left hand, and it's good. 6-point lead now for the Lady Titans of Pembroke. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Tilden out to Flynn. Flynn tries to work it down low. Ends up in the hands of Howe. Howe, ball kicks around, ends up in the hands of Carvin. Carvin brings it down with a head of steam. Nice bounce pass there to Connolly. Back inside, ends up with Gain, who puts it in off glass. Michaela Gain. So it's a 4-point gain on just under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Lynn Scott. Out to Deneen. Kylie Deneen holds. Puts it behind her back on Tilden, puts it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Emily Flynn. Emily Flynn finds Gain. Gain turns, spin move, tries to put it off glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Has it taken away there by Deneen to Lynn Scott to Oberman. Minute 18 in the quarter. Oberman takes it all the way in, has it rejected after some contact by Emily Flynn. The foul's going to go against Flynn. That'll be 3 on Emily Flynn. It's going to send Abby Oberman to the line. She's going to shoot 2. First one's up and good. Makes it a 5-point lead for Pembroke. Oberman misses the second one. Rebound brought down by Claire Connolly. Tilden now for Hanover. Back out to Connolly. Connolly to Flynn. Flynn stops. Tries to find Gain underneath. Has it swatted away there by Lynn Scott. Ends up all the way out to Carvin. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Claire Connolly. Inside of a minute to go in the quarter. 5-point lead for Pembroke. Flynn being guarded by Spellman, puts it up from 3. It's good. Big senior. That's what seniors do. Co-captain drains a 3. 35-33, 2-point lead for Pembroke. It's Howe with the ball up top. Over to Oberman. Hanover's shown some good resiliency here, cutting into some big leads twice. Spellman goes in among the trees, has it taken away by Flynn. To Gain. Gain stops. She drags that left foot. That's going to be called for a travel. So it'll be Pembroke ball. Shot clock off. 17.6 to go in the quarter. Oberman brings it up. What should be the last shot of the quarter. And it's taken away and out of bounds off of Lynn Scott. So some good hustle there by Claire Connolly, the senior co-captain, making her mark here in the third quarter. Quick timeout taken by Pembroke. So we'll see what gets drawn up with 8 seconds left for Hanover. Trailing in this one by 2 points. We'll be right back with you on PAC TV. So with 9 seconds to go in the third quarter, Hanover with the ball, trailing by 2. It'll be Connolly to inbound to Gain. Gain brings it across midcourt, instantly drawing the defense out. Emily Flynn's trapped. Gets the ball over to Carvin, who throws up a 3 off the glass. No good. So 35-33 is where it will stand after 3 quarters. 2-point lead for the Lady Titans with 1 quarter to go. Both of these teams looking to put this one away tonight. Hanover has just hung around. They've got down a couple times, once by 11, once by 6, and able to work their way back in both times. 2-point lead for the Lady Titans as we approach this final quarter. Please come back and join us on PAC TV. David Snow back with you on Tuesday night. Game time on PAC TV. It's a good one. 2 teams with 3 wins on the early part of this season, battling it out here in Pembroke. 2-point game, 35-33 in favor of Pembroke. The Pembroke ball to be inbounded by Caitlin Howe. Howe to Oberman. Oberman up top. Holds. Gets it inside to Howe. Howe hits Linscott, who was coming through the lane. No good. Claire Connolly comes down with a well-earned rebound. Gets it to Flynn. Flynn now to Gain. Gain picked up quickly by Linscott. Gain down to Tilden. Tilden kicks it back out. Ends up with Carvin out top. No good. It's going to be Pembroke ball as Gain couldn't stay in bounds. Remains a 2-point lead for the Titans. Both teams looking for their 4th win of the season here. Deneen out to Oberman. Oberman tries to get it back, and Deneen has it knocked away there and ends up in the hands of Emily Flynn. Flynn takes it down, takes a look. Oh, it's no travel called there, much to the frustration of Coach Lopes. Becomes a jump ball. The possession arrow went Hanover's way. They'll maintain possession, trailing by 2. Connolly kicks it around, up top, back to Carvin. Carvin puts it up just inside, off the glass, no good. Gain picks up the rebound, goes up strong, no good. Rebound brought down by Deneen. Kirsten Deneen gets it to Linscott. Linscott all the way out to Kylie Deneen, puts up a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound battled for and brought down by Carvin. Gets it out to Emily Flynn. Flynn to Gain. Gain to Tilden. Tilden takes a drive around, brings it back out. We got a foul called the Wool. Looks like it's going to go against Oberman. Yep. So 2 on Oberman, 3 on Pembroke, 5 team fouls on Hanover, something to keep in mind as this quarter evolves. It'll be Gain up top. Hanover trailing by 2, 6:13 to go in the quarter. It's the ball out to Connolly. Connolly holds, finds Flynn. Flynn kicks it down into Gain. Quick spin move, turns it, ties this game up. Michaela Gain. Quick pass into lane, nice spin move, lays it in. We got a tie game for the first time in a long time. Caitlin Howe tries to lay it in. She does draw the foul. Foul goes against Tilden. Caitlin Howe's going to shoot 2. First one's up and good. 1-point lead for the Titans. This one will be alive. Howe puts it up, and it's good. 2 free throws for Caitlin Howe, the senior co-captain. 2-point lead for the Lady Titans. It's Gain with the ball for the Hawks. Michaela Gain gets it out to Emma Flynn. Flynn looking to find Tilden underneath, does find it, puts it up, blocked by Kirsten Deneen. Ends up with Oberman, who gets it to Howe. Ball ends up all the way across to Dina Linscott. Now to Oberman. 20 on the shot clock. 2-point lead for Pembroke. Deneen. Oh. Oberman was open, but some miscommunication there. Be a turnover, gonna go to Hanover. 5:10 to go in the final quarter. It's Emma Flynn, one of the co-captains, gets it out to Gain, the junior. Nails a three-pointer. Long three-pointer from Michaela Gain, the junior. Ties this one up, 37-37. 4:50 to go, fourth quarter. Oberman. All the way over to Linscott. Linscott holds, guarded tightly by Gain. Gets it to Deneen. Kylie Deneen to Oberman. Has Flynn on her. Turns around Flynn, up off the rim, no good. Battle on the floor. It's Carbon and Oberman were fighting for that one. Possession goes to Pembroke this time. So 1-point lead for Hanover. First time they've been ahead. Deneen with the ball underneath, has it blocked. No foul call. Emily Flynn comes away with it, gets it to Tilden. Tilden's gonna launch a three of her own, and she nails it. 4-point lead now for Hanover. The Hawks are hot. It's Oberman. 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Hawks. Oberman walks in, lays it off the glass, no good. Nobody there with the rebound, so it comes away to Hanover. It's Flynn. Flynn puts it up. Ends up being a pass to Connolly. And we've got a foul. It's going to go against, well, we'll let you know in a second. It's going to go against Howe. First one's no good. Second one's up. No good. Rebound goes to the Lady Titans. Oberman. Oh. Pass kicks around the lane. Ends up in the hands of Flynn. Flynn with the ball for Hanover. Gets it to Connolly. Connolly finds Gain. Gain takes a look, walks out. Foul away from the ball, going to go against Kirsten Deneen. It's 14 fouls on the Lady Titans. And we got a timeout on the floor. So with the score, 41-37. Everything's turned around here. Hanover, 4-point lead, 3:22 to go in this one. We'll be right back with you here. Game time on PAC TV. Stay with us. So we're back. Hanover has had a solid shooting second half, taking a lead here. 4-point lead, 3:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams looking for their fourth win of the season. It's going to be Tilden to inbound the ball, guarded by Oberman. Pass goes up top to Gain. Michaela Gain takes a look. They spread the floor. Gain holds it, brings it in with the left hand. Finds Connolly underneath with a nice bounce pass. Connolly lays it in off glass. Now a 6-point lead for Hanover as they begin to pull away late. 3 minutes to go in this final quarter. It's Deneen out to Linscott. Linscott's going to take it in, put it up. No good. Rebound goes to Connolly. Connolly finds Gain streaking. No foul called there. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Hanover ball. Emily Flynn to Gain. Michaela Gain gets it over to Connolly. Gain takes a look. 12 on the shot clock. Michaela Gain finds Craven. Ball comes off hard and battle for the rebound. Possession arrow is going to go to Hanover. Connolly and Linscott were tied up on that one. So Hanover maintains possession. 2:28 to go. 6-point lead on the road. Gain takes it up top. Hanover content to take some time off the clock with a 6-point lead. Gain spreads it, gets it over to Emily Flynn. Emily Flynn drives around. Got a foul away from the ball. It's going to go against Kylie Deneen on a push. Both teams have 6 fouls. 20 on the shot clock. Coach Lopes calls for a foul. He gets it. The foul's going to go against Caitlin Howe. That's 4 on Howe. Following the coach's directive there. Trying to save some time off the clock. Puts Claire Connolly on the line. Senior co-captain. Ball's no good. Rebound to Linscott. Fought for. Picks up the foul in the backcourt against Connolly. So Linscott will go to the line. Both teams now in the bonus. Rest of the way. 2:05 to go. Pembroke trailing by 6. Ball comes out, no good, and rebound goes to Connolly. Flynn brings it up. Guarded by Deneen. She picks up the foul. A soft foul there. So it goes against Kylie Deneen. It's going to send Emily Flynn to the line with a chance to extend the lead, which she does. Now a 7-point lead to the Hawks. Just under 2 to go. So that's going to do it for Kylie Deneen on the night. That was her 5th foul. She comes out. Only got 4. They're going to have to add, it's going to be Caroline Spellman that comes in for a minute there. We only had 4 on the floor. Now we've got 5. The requisite 5. 2 underneath. It's Kirsten Deneen and Deanna Linscott. Be 2 free throws there for Emily Flynn. Got an 8-point lead for the Hanover Hawks, who've come in this second half and have just asserted their shooting and toughness underneath. Take an 8-point lead. 1:54 to go in this one. Timeout taken. We'll take one as well. Be right back with you. Game time on PAC TV. Come back for the end. Coach Lopes keeps his team in the huddle a little bit longer, along with Coach Silva. Trying to come up with some magic to solve for an 8-point deficit. Just under 2 to go. 1:54 on the clock. It'll be Howe to inbound it to Oberman. Abby Oberman brings it up with her fellow co-captain. Tries to kick it out to March. It's picked off there by Gain. Gain holds, gets it up top to Flynn. Flynn holds, anticipating a foul. March guards tightly. Gets it to, whoop, ball comes all the way over to Tilden. Danielle Tilden puts up a 3, goes off the rim hard, no good. It's going to be Pembroke ball. So remember that one. It's Oberman. Out to March. Got it by Gain closely. March has Howe turns and launches a three just outside of the line. So a quick timeout from Pembroke. 1:14 to go. That three-pointer draws the deficit to 5. 45-40. The Hawks of Hanover will sit this timeout as well and be right back with you for the final 1 minute and 14 seconds from the gymnasium at Pembroke High. So 1:14 to go. 5-point lead. Hanover with the ball and the lead. Tilden guarded by Oldman. She's going to bring it up, trying to draw the foul. Gets it over in the corner, ends up with Flynn. Flynn holds. Now a minute to go in this one. 5-point lead. Now it's picked off. Picked off by Spellman. Spellman gets the ball to Oberman. Caroline Spellman with a big steal. Linscott holds. Puts it up around the rim. No good. Rebound to Danielle Tilden. Big rebound for Tilden. Junior holds. Pembroke running out of time here. Picks up the foul. It will be Danielle Tilden going to the line with a chance to potentially ice this one. 5-point lead. 40.8 on the clock. The junior will step to the line with a chance to extend the lead. Shooting a 1-and-1. March comes into the game for Pembroke. For Ledger. Hard off the rim, so she misses the first one. Howe in a hurry gets it to Oberman. Oberman looking to get it to March. Oberman takes it all herself, puts it up around the rim. No good, knocked down, no foul. Pembroke foul's going to go against Spellman. So again, we'll be shooting 1-and-1. First one's off the rim, no good. Actually shooting 2. Mitchell's quick on that one. Second free throw to come, who we think is Mary Carvin. The roster is not being kind to us. So no free throw there. Still a 5-point lead, 25 to go. Oberman looking. She finds Spellman, who launches a three. It's up, it's off the rim, no good. March fights for it. She's got a possession arrow. Emily Flynn doesn't agree with that one, thought she was fouled. She might have a beef there. Possession arrow goes to Pembroke. 17 seconds to go. Oberman out to Howe. Howe to March. They're going to have to get one off quick here. Spellman. Up top, it's Howe. Spellman looking. Yeah, it's the ball tapped away there. What's the call? So the foul goes against Claire Connolly. It's going to send Caroline Spellman to the line. So the senior's going to go to the line with a chance to cut the lead. Only 6 seconds to go in this one. So Connolly comes out of the game to be replaced by Bernard. Catherine Bernard comes back in. Connolly sits down. Free throw off the rim, no good. 5 seconds to go. Emily Flynn picks up the foul. She's going to go to the line. So looks like Pembroke's going to run out of time tonight. Solid road victory for the Hawks of Hanover. Step into the gym, fall behind by 11, then 6. Able to equalize and then pull ahead in the fourth quarter. First one's up from Flynn. It's good. Senior co-captain, ice in the veins. 46-40 Hanover. Second one's up, and that's good. 7-point lead. 4 to go. Ball goes to Oldman. Gonna have to do something quick. Linscott throws up a 3. It's no good. That's the way it's gonna end. So on a Tuesday night, the Hanover Hawks come down to Pembroke, take a 7-point victory away from the Titans. They pick up their 4th win of the season. 3-game win streak ends for the Lady Titans. I'd like to thank you for tuning in with us tonight on PAC TV. We'll be back with you on Friday night with another broadcast right here from the gymnasium at Pembroke High. David Snow signing off. Thanks for joining us. Final score for the final time, Hanover 47 and the Titans at Pembroke 40. I'd like to thank Mitchell and Erica for getting us on the air and making us look so good. We'll talk to you soon.